A heck of a team. They outcoached us, they outplayed us, they outclassed us, everything. From the penalties to the rushing to the playing, they played with great effort, they played with great hearts. I told him, I said, get in that locker room, go celebrate with your football team because y'all certainly deserved everything you did today. And they did it extremely well. They did it extremely well. So I just want to start off by that. Certainly disappointed in our effort all the way around, from penalties to offensive to defensive to the entire game. It was a total disappointment. It's my responsibility to have our football team ready to play. And just spoke with our football team, really briefly right after that game, and there were a lot of disappointed faces in there. But when we started this contest in pregame, you got to look at a player and a team, and you got to see if they're focused and ready to play. I don't know if it was all there. I don't know if it was all there at the beginning. We tried to make plays and come back and gain momentum. We had a fourth down stop there, and then we gave up the long touchdown run with the fullback. And then, of course, you saw how the game ended with I guess it was a legal procedure play not being set, not having 11 guys set, and the touchdown throw or the potential touchdown throw to Farrell Cooper. But it was a tough day. It was a tough day on all of us. It will be a tough night, and we've got to do something because we've got a heck of a Clemson team coming in here ready to play. Questions?
Shawn, what did you see on the play that got called back? Did it look like everybody was set? Was there somebody moving?
I saw the throw. I saw the catch. I saw the run for the touchdown. I didn't even know they threw a flag, to tell you the truth, until somebody kind of grabbed my shoulder.
You said you weren't sure it was all there in the pregame. Do you attribute that to playing an FCS team or just a long season that hasn't gone the way that they had wanted?
Well, I felt there was a little crack in it of disappointment after our Florida loss. You try to do everything you can to keep them focused, keep them energetic, and keep them moving forward. I don't know what you attribute it to. Maybe it's an FCS team, but I tried to do our best to let them know that those guys were playing. They were coming to play. They were coming to win, and that's exactly what they did.
Coach Elliott, do you think that some of your players may have been looking forward to the Clemson game?
Not at all.
Shawn, a couple of the other plays, the 2-point conversion to Shell, and then they'd been stuffing the run middle all day. You give it to David Williams, who hadn't had that much success. Just what were the thinking on those 2 plays?
The 2-point play. I mean, we were just hoping they were going to over-pursue. They've been playing our sprint outs pretty well, and we thought they'd flood it. We went to an unbalanced set, and we had the opportunity to get a throwback. Free safety bid on it initially. May have got out a little bit too quick, but he came up and made a fine play. The fourth down play, if I don't know if it was an all-out blitz. I don't know if it went cover zero or not, but they brought 2 off our weak side edge, and we were in a diamond personnel and didn't have any edge protection. And it was a good play call on their defense and not very good on ours.
Nunez, a shoulder issue?
Yes.
Getting dressed today?
Yes.
The interior blocking, guard center blocking, has been an issue at times all season. It was again today. Is there something that you attribute that to?
Well, we started Zach Bailey at left guard as a freshman, and then Blake Camper started at right tackle, so we started 2 freshmen in there. Without going back and really analyzing the game through film, it's hard to say. There's times in there where we were over pursuing. They were back gapping their linebackers and playing their shade across our face. We had to make some adjustments in there, but the bottom line is we didn't get it blocked.
Matulis injured?
Yes.
You had 2 guys over 100 yards receiving today. Did you see something going into the game that led y'all to throw more a little bit, and also was it just more to get in your playmakers' hands like Cooper?
Well, we were going to try to get Cooper as many touches as we could, and I'm not even sure how many touches he had. What was it receiving? He had 11 for 191. We were hoping to go in the game, get him about 15 touches, as much as we saw. They played their safeties down so low, and we felt all week that ultimately they were going to make us have to get it in their hands. And that was their game plan, to make us try to throw the football, get it out to our receivers. They were going to see if we had playmakers out there that can make plays. At times we did. Farrow had a big day. We missed 2 long balls there at the end, and you got to make plays. You got to make plays. I believe that was one to Darrell, and then one was to Hayden Hurst, and they just unfortunately didn't come down with it.
Shawn, this team had a lot of energy, enthusiasm when you took over, and that continued through some losses.
Yeah.
How do you get that back before next week, considering the talent that's coming in here?
Well, we got to go in. We got to have a long meeting. I don't know if they're looking at X's and O's right now is something you need to go focus on. They've got what I think is a heck of a football team coming in, and we've got to see what we can do from a mentality standpoint moving forward. The belief to go in there and play well and have the ability to win the game. We've got some hard questions, and we've got to find some answers in a short amount of time.
Sky Moore was limited today because he missed practice time,
Correct.
and that was just an issue of preparation, not a punitive issue.
Certainly. He missed practice time, and therefore you got to have preparation against a team like this. Anything else for Coach? Right there in front.
Any regrets on the decision to go for 2 there, knowing you come up 1 point short?
Not at all. Not at all. Anything else for Coach? Yep, thank you all.